Preparing for the upcoming season, I'm Joe Downs for the ACES Insider. Now, the University of Evansville men's basketball team is gearing up for the 2017 campaign. However, it's still a few months away. In fact, they don't tip off till November 10th against Arkansas State here at the Ford Center. So where do they get prepared for what's about to come? While individual workouts and certain team activities have begun here at the 5th Third practice facility, the prep work for this team isn't happening here either. Oddly enough, it happens here at Walther's Golf and Fun, where a group of individual young men form and become a team and also learn a lot about life and the lessons that come both on and off the court. It's called the ACES Character Academy, and it happens every year.
There is a life that you have to navigate through. Each one of us do. And we all win or lose this thing called life by the way we choose. You get to decide who you are, where you go, what you do, who you become. You get to decide your destiny.
Former Evansville athlete Roger Mason developed the ACES program 9 years ago. It stands for Attitudes That Promote Character, Excellence, and Sacrifice. And that's exactly what he preaches.
What are the building blocks of your character? Because you have them. When hardship occurs, what do you revert to? All those things will start to reveal what your life was built upon. Character is what drives talent towards greatness. I believe that with all my heart. It's character. It's not skill level. It's not your skill set. Even those things are important. It's your character. That's what will drive you towards any level of greatness in your life.
He's a pillar in the community, someone that loves to help other people. And he came to us with this idea of having what we call the ACES Character Academy, where he would coordinate, bringing in speakers that would present to our basketball team and really just talk about things that they can not only use in school and on the basketball floor, but areas that will make them better people and will help them as they make decisions in their life.
Joining Mason in promoting this annual event is the program's host, another former Evansville great, Bob Walther, who puts his own spin on the message.
This right here is a basket of balls that contains approximately 500 golf balls. My young golf players that I teach, I'll bring one of those out for them if they think they want to be a player. And they tell me, I want to be a competitive player. I will sit that basket in front of them and I'll tell them, lad, in that basket lies the shortcut to success. Right there is the easy way to get it done. Every other way you try will be the hard way. Now, it's pretty obvious what I'm implying there. Hard work is what will get it done for you.
Roger does a great job of bringing in new speakers every year. And it seems like every year, a speaker will say one or two things that really resonates with you and that you can keep talking about throughout the whole season. Old coaches, ex-players that come and just talk about their time at UE. And, sometimes they're the best speakers because they can relate with you better than anyone else can.
The other team picks it up, reverses the ball, he's helped get there, he takes off, he jumps from, the dunk contest. So I chose option 3, I pull up, he goes in for the dunk, and our coach calls timeout, Ron Rossi.
With all sincerity, and I know he's mad already, I love this guy immensely, immensely. When I tell you, and I'm being serious, when he made that commitment, there's not been one time that I wear him out, that he hasn't helped me. And he exemplifies what Evansville basketball is all about. Coach Cruz.
Because you know what the easiest thing to find in the world is? Does any of you guys know what the easiest thing to find in the world is? Bingo. Who said that? Excuse. Oh my gosh, you can pick those up left and right so fast. And you know what? If I don't make it, I don't have it. If I honestly know that I tried and I didn't make it, I don't have an excuse. But if I don't go for it, I can blame my parents, I can blame the weather, I can blame the coach, I can blame the referee, I can blame these, whatever. There's a million and one of them.
I've always said that Evansville basketball and the University of Evansville is a very unique and special place. You got this tremendous enthusiasm for basketball. You got this very personalized education in terms of small private school. And with the tradition that Coach McCutcheon started a long time ago, and like Larry Humes and Jerry Sloan and, so many others, but then the guys like Scott Hafner and Marty Simmons and Andy Elkins and another doesn't. So it's great. It's given these kids an education of not only the past, but the characteristics that have been passed along that have helped not only teams win, but also in terms of their lives afterwards. You know, Evansville basketball, I think, has done as good a job as anywhere in the country in terms of it's not a 4-year deal. In terms of the 4-year, it's a lifetime commitment.
Evansville basketball under Coach Cruz and under Marty Simmons, to me, is about attention to detail. It's about it's bigger than you. It's about preparation. It's about leadership. It's about being able to rely on other people and with your teammates, and it's about doing all the little things to win a championship. And we try to have high expectations to win championships, and but we do it the right way. It's not about just talent. It's about all the little things that equal the championship and taking accountability and ownership for that. I mean, when we played here, I look back, we were 40-3 at home during the 3 years I played at Evansville. And the only reason we could do things like that is because we played a lot more talented teams, but it's about those kinds of things and living them and becoming habits every day. And so that's how I live my life, and you know, that's what it stands for me.
You don't trade the values that you believe in. You're not going to trade those into shortcut to win a championship. And I think Evansville's done a tremendous job with that. And that's the most important thing. And then the cherry on the ice cream is you do win those championships some. And they're hard to come. I mean, we were fortunate, but they're almost impossible to come by. So they're fortunate, but you don't sacrifice your values. And unfortunately, in college sports and outside of college sports, there's a lot of sacrificing of values. And that's why I just love Marty. I've known Marty since he's 16 years old, and you know, he hasn't wavered on those things. He's not going to cut corners to try to get an extra win or extra this or extra that. He's just keep doing it the right way, and I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that.
We're one of the smaller Division I programs in the country, but yet through a lot of people, you know, the community support, the administration support, former players, alumni. You know, it goes on, coaches, managers, but through that, it allows us to compete on a national stage. But not only that, Joe, it is, you know, our athletes, they graduate, they go to class, they're in the community being good role models, trying to help young people in the community make good choices. That pride in who we are and what we stand for and our ability to share that and hopefully have a positive influence on people in the Evansville community, I think is really important.
What really hit me was how much people really care about our program and how much they care about us succeeding. You know, guys like Roger Mason, you know, how much time they put in into benefiting us, trying to make us a better team, better players, better people. And, you know, that really, you know, hit me home, because when you're in high school, you know, you don't really worry about too many things like that. And then as soon as you get here, you got guys just giving, trying to make you a better person, and it's awesome.
I like how serious it is and how serious the rest of the guys take it. I think we do a good job of actually listening and kind of taking things in and then applying that whenever we get back to campus. I just hope that they really go in there, and I hope that they really listen to everybody, and I hope that they just can take what everybody here is saying and be able to apply that to all the aspects of life on campus, just whether it's in the classroom, on the court, just walking around, just to be a good person at all times.
It's one of the most special days that we have of the year. We're so grateful for all that Roger does in putting this together, and for all the speakers that come back and they just put their heart and soul into it. I mean, the way that they want to help our coaches and our players, you know, get better is very, very heartwarming. You're going to have choices in front of you thousands and thousands of times each and every day, and developing that foundation through attitude, through commitment, through sacrifice, through the willingness to give yourself to other people when, you know, the people around you become more important than any decision that you make for yourself, then you got a chance to not only be successful in the classroom, on the basketball floor, but you're going to live a terrific life. So I think if one thing would be just our ability to listen and learn all these different presentations, and hopefully that gives us the confidence that when we do have these tough decisions, that we make the right ones.
Now, the First Chance Purple Nation will get to see the 2017 edition of this ACES squad will be on October 25th. That's the date for Hoop Fest back here at Meeks Family Fieldhouse. For the ACES Insider, I'm Joe Downs. And remember, you can keep up with all things Evansville athletics on GoPurpleAces.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and our YouTube channel.